What an American thinks about Albania. I was in Albania for like a week back in the summer of 2010. I really liked Albania. Albania was a town that was a country that impressed me a lot. They were really, really, really outgoing, like insanely outgoing. It's kind of like Morocco in that way, only I didn't feel threatened like I did in Morocco. Like, I'd be riding my bike down the road across the country and people would be like, hey, you, oh my God, hey, you. Like I was a celebrity. Maybe they just never see tourists there. Tourists avoid Albania. And it's really pretty. I got stamped in from the Macedonian side. I rode my bike from Skopje, Macedonia to Tirana, Albania, over this, over this mountains. And then when we got stamped into Albania, and there were, it was kind of sparsely populated, little village here, little village there. And then I went over and down some beautiful road. It was kind of like really like red rock. It was like the American Southwest, like New Mexico or something. And yeah, went down a really big downhill descent into some town. But I got fucked up the signs and I went the wrong way. And but I rode down and it was pretty bad roads, but it was really basic. Like, there were people just tilling the soil like it was hundreds of years ago. Like farms everywhere, and the person lives in their farm and they're working their farm with their simple hand tools. It was like a bunch of hippies living the commune lifestyle. Yeah. But they were really like waving to me, and I got lost. I was at one town. I wanted to know which way it was to get out of the town in a certain direction. And some little kid, I followed him and he led me around. But there was all these people in the road just standing around. It was like the ghetto of a poor country, like the poor people in the ghetto, where at night they all just stand out in the middle of the streets where the cars usually are. That's all these people just standing around, hanging out. Yeah. But, yeah, so then the next day I rode in that morning, and it was really bad roads, really bumpy. But Tirana is they're really friendly. Albanians through and through are really friendly. I got my bike like soldered together in my rack, and the guy didn't even want to charge me. I was like, how much is it? Oh, don't worry about it. I went into the internet cafe with all the computers, and I was there like 15 minutes. And I was the only guy who had been there the whole time. And I was like, how much is it? They're like, oh, you're only here 15 minutes. Don't worry about it. And then I was at the hostel. Hostel was a cool, awesome place. It was one of the coolest, what is it called? Tirana Hostel. Hangout place, an outdoor area, a nice warm area. Hanging out. And you can drink out there and party. And it was awesome, man. Yeah, the girl who worked there was really cool. Oh, what's her name? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I should remember your name. I'm drunk. My brain's not working. Malvina. God, Malvina. Yeah, the other dude working there, he wanted my rack broke, and he was helped me fix that. But Skanderbeg, the Albanian dude who fought off the Ottomans for a while, kept him independent, had this big castle like up on the side of the mountain that you could oversee the whole valley. It was really pretty. Yeah, and Tirana is a pretty place. It was undergoing a lot of construction, though. The central square area was totally like torn up because they were putting something there. And it's not a very big city. It's kind of like medium-sized city, you know, a couple 100,000 or something is what it seemed like to me as an American. Yeah, but the city itself, the country was pretty picked up after, which is more than I can say for some of those other countries in those areas, like especially Bosnia and Serbia. They picked their trash up, except for in the city. I saw one river and there was trash, plastic trash bags and stuff all over the place. But the rest of it, it was really well picked up. I went and asked some dude where I could buy some soap. He was working a kiosk and he led me to some place where I could buy soap. And he goes, "What are you doing in Albania?" And I was like, "Oh, just riding my bike through." And yeah. But the southern part of it's really pretty, really hilly, really bumpy, really hilly, up and down next to the sea. But yeah, I couldn't believe how outgoing Albanians were. They didn't really know that good of English, and they have really weird mannerisms, kind of like the Greeks. Like, if they put their hand on their stomach and they do this, no, and they do this, that means the same thing as this. So it means, are you good? Because these dudes, I got food at a restaurant, and they go, eh, eh? And I was like, what the hell are you saying? Because, and then some other guy goes, "Oh no, he just wants to know if you like the food." And I go, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." You know, like this means yes. They did that in Greece too. So, yeah, a lot of different mannerisms over there. But they're really friendly, really, like, amazing. Outgoing, amazingly outgoing. And the Albanians I met in the city in Tirana could all speak really good English, really fluent English. So they're pretty well educated, I think, the ones that I saw, compared to like how you would think that they would be, being so poor. I mean, I went through some towns and I look at the roads over there, and it looked like it was just dirt, you know, not even paved, like you're in India or something, really poor. But they were really friendly too, and some of them could speak really good English. So yeah, but I liked Albania. I thought it was cool. They have some weird stuff going on though. Like, I saw these houses, unfinished houses that were collapsed, and I guess it was because the people who built the houses didn't pay the permits. So then the cops came in, or somebody came in and destroyed the house before they could finish them. And there are a bunch of houses like that. So they're having some communication issues. And it's also a country that had, they abduct a lot of little girls to try to sell them as sex slaves in other parts of the world. And then they have like revenge killings there and stuff. So yeah, they got some weird drama there, but I didn't notice any of it. All I saw was, really friendly people waving to me. Yeah. Okay, so that's that.